They want to play fast. That includes getting points off of turnovers and knocking down threes. On the other side for the Tar Heels, they want to play in attack mode. Courtney Banghart told me they need to dominate the rebounds, dominate paint points, and really look to be aggressive this game, especially with two leading scorers out for this team.
All right, let's take a look at that adjusted starting lineup. The starting fives are brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Up top, you got Virginia with McGee, Clark, Mo Johnson, one of the top scorers in the league, over 18 points per game, 6th in the conference. Noyan and Lattimore, Grant, Townsend, Donarski, Navarre, also in that starting lineup, and Maria Gokdang, a force inside, and the opening tip fought for by Donarski. It goes out of bounds, and that will be Virginia basketball. So Virginia in the traveling blue and orange. Lattimore fires away.
And what a good start. I mean, mentioned in the open, but she is so versatile. She's hitting that jump shot early. They're going to have to guard her, which is just going to open up the paint more for her later.
Alyssa Usby, Renaya Kelly, both unavailable for this game in preparation for the ACC Women's Tournament coming up next week in Greensboro. That's Mo Johnson. Shot off the side of the rim and the miss for Virginia and Noyan. Navarre, nifty dribble, lost the handle. Johnson on the run, Clark on the wing, got the bounce pass and lays it in.
Does a great job of running the floor, and then Johnson, one of the best in the ACC at facilitating.
25 wins this season for the Tar Heels, or 25-5, 13-4 in conference play. Donarski.
As soon as Gokdang catches the basketball, they left a shooter open in Donarski.
Lattimore misses the shot. Donarski has now made 337 career three-pointers. Drives to the rim, calculates the angle, and it goes for Donarski. Johnson with the shot clock winding down. Tried to get it back to Clark, who just heaves it. Did not hit the rim, scooped up by North Carolina. Donarski off the kick and the fire. In all likelihood, secure a double bye at the tournament next week. We already know that NC State will be the #1 seed with their victory today. Lattimore inside. NC State had the tiebreaker against Notre Dame with the win in Raleigh in double overtime. That was the matchup in the title game a season ago. Gokdang across the paint.
Over the last few years, every year she's added something. This year, really just a complete player in terms of scoring, rebounding, and the way she blocks shots.
Townsend on the run. Send it back out to Lainey Grant. Gokdang runs it down to the corner. Grant, strong dribble. Sent it into the corner. Navarre.
Oh.
Ball fake.
Nice move there by Navarre.
Inside, Noyan slides behind the North Carolina defense. She had 7 assists in the win Thursday at SMU, 63-51 for Virginia, their 15th win of the season. Gokdang on the block.
Oh, Gokdang.
Thursday, the loss at number 16 Duke, 68-53 for Carolina as that bounces out.
Little things that can avoid simple mistakes.
North Carolina struggled in the third quarter against Duke. That was the difference in the second half and the loss. Stopped that 7-game winning streak, and they had one 12 of 13. That's a three, and the largest lead in the first half.
That time they forced a contested 2 from Navarre and then get downhill coast to coast. The and one. It'll just be a question today of whether they can get enough stops and rebounds.
She was keeping an eye on the men's lacrosse game outside because Princeton was here, and Princeton defeated North Carolina in a men's lacrosse game with her history with the Tigers. Navarre inside, and she's got 4. Couldn't even put it into words when we asked her about it, Ice.
She really just talked with such admiration for how they do things the right way. She said all 5 of them just work hard, stay consistent. It has just been a fantastic group. And then Kayla McPherson, she talked about her leadership on the sidelines for this team this year. It will be tough to replace. Oh, good offensive rebound and putback.
Paris Clark right in front of the North Carolina bench for three.
And her and Johnson work so well together. 5
points now for Clark. Is Townsend at the CW and Raycom Sports. What a season in the ACC. By Townsend at the free throw line. Grad student from Midlothian, Virginia. He's from Phoenix Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific only on the CW. Hurd had it knocked away. Donarski is
just being aware, and it's the help. She's not the primary defender. She's the help defender that's just kind of digging in, showing, tying up the basketball. That time getting a deflection and then getting the turnover.
North Carolina had defeated Duke in overtime on this floor, 53-46 in early January. That's going to drop. Virginia came through with 32 points in the paint. Winning effort at SMU. We'll keep an eye on that number. Lattimore might be a factor in that regard. This time, though, we get a foul. Career high 30 points at Pitt during this season for Lattimore, the transfer on their home floor. It's what they've done on the road ice. 8-1 in conference play in the ACC. Deep into the shot clock for Toomey. The lead is 10 for North Carolina. Just 30 seconds to go in a rapid first quarter. Ball ends up with Lattimore, 5 on the shot clock. Good handles from number 35 in blue.
I'm telling you, just with the inside hand, that's nice.
7 points in the first quarter. Lattimore, final seconds. A lot of dribbling from Grant. Got the shot away, and it falls for the Tar Heels. Seedings are concerned. We told you that Virginia can get as high as 9. North Carolina can get a double bye potentially with a victory and some help also, although they have a really good chance to be one of the top 4 with the double bye. And NC State has clinched the #1 seed. They were in that title game last year, lost to Notre Dame 55-51.
Great basketball all day long for multiple days. The crowd in that area really gets into it. They pack the house. It's just so much fun. And at this point in the season, everyone knows everyone. You're so comfortable. Oh, man,
Gokdang with 6 points now.
And in their loss to Duke, she fouled out with a few minutes left in the game, had 8 points, and I really thought they needed her to score more. So it's good to see her asserting herself early here today. Oh, nice move by Navarre! Oh, that was silky smooth!
6 points for Navarre. Give her a couple of style points as well on that one.
More than a couple.
I stand corrected. Hurd to the rim. Had it knocked away. Navarre. All she wants to do is run. Players on the wing. Feeds to Townsend. Hops through the paint and lays it in. Wanting to run. Defenders on her hip.
See that?
They just smother Johnson when she has the basketball.
I mean, because she's so quick with the ball, especially in the open floor. You have to show her multiple bodies to limit her, and that was one of Courtney Banghart's keys to the games today for her team, was simply to limit Mo Johnson. But I tell you what, at Paris Clark
in the Virginia program, 13 points in the win at SMU for Clark, and now she's got a steal.
Great defense by Virginia to crowd Gokdang in the post.
McGee comes out of the corner. Strong move. Donarski picked up her first personal foul. Grant. Shot clock down to 10. It bounces off the rim for Toomey. So Virginia's had some chances, empty possessions for North Carolina. See if they can cash in on this one with Clark. That's how you chip away at a 16-point lead.
Yeah, you just got to think in smaller chunks of the game. Can you get a stop, score, stop, when you can cut into it? And they do.
She is at the Virginia bench. She picked up the foul. That's her second here in the second quarter with 4:22 to go. Gokdang.
Yeah, they'll have to try and hang on. without her on the floor, but they definitely lose a ton of size. Oh, good defense by Clark. Gets the deflection, and then Gokdang, relentless.
It's America's most trusted cable news network. To find News Nation on your screen, go to newsnationnow.com. 8 points now for Gokdang. Hurd pounds it into the paint. Gokdang held her ground.
Like a brick wall. Great job defensively inside, because Hurd is a very good driver. She normally does a great job of drawing contact, but Gokdang just staying disciplined. And then Townsend! Without Alyssa Usby on the floor and Renaya Kelly, they have to find ways to score. And certainly multiple players have showed that today.
Inside to Hurd. Toomey had the defense. We saw that Blanca Thomas has come into the game, the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's got the ball. She's got the bucket. And she will. We'll preview that second game we've got coming up. Georgia Tech and Stanford, and some news and notes from around the ACC on the final day of the regular season. Shot clock at 4. Noyan cans the three. North Carolina has led all the way. Grant, step around your defender, spins off the rim. Thomas over the top to preserve the possession. Donarski.
Wow, look at the Tar Heels on the offensive glass, not able to keep it.
Lattimore fills the lane, and it falls.
She thrives in the open court. Johnson, only a sophomore. She has tremendous upside.
Donarski with the catch and release. Lattimore with the save. She goes into photographer's row. She's behind the play. Noyan finds some space and drops it in.
And who else?
Noyan, the sophomore from Sweden, now has 7 points, and the shot clock is at 7. Traveling violation.
Doing the same thing. Virginia putting together some good pieces towards the end of this one.
Final shot may have been deflected by Hull. Here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, as we wrap up the regular season of ACC women's basketball and look forward to the tournament in Greensboro, North Carolina next week. That'll be Virginia ball.
That's why we're not refereeing.
Angelica Suffren, Jules Gallion, Kevin Sparrock. There are officials, and that's Clark up to double digits in 10 points.
A really good start for Virginia to get a high percentage look. And then from 3, Clark, her second. Got some stops, able to get out in transition, and then on that 3, they just executed.
Approaching her season average of 11.1 to lead the Tar Heels. And now she's into double digits. Pretty evenly distributed scoring. Gokdang has 10 now. Grant Townsend with 7. Donarski 8. And Navarre has 6. That's across the starting lineup for North Carolina.
Nice. Good action. Good action for Virginia. They do a great job of getting quick hitters.
She's got 14 points. That is Gokdang in a congested area. Here comes Mo Johnson.
Running, pushing, in transition. They just have to find now her some more opportunities to score. But right on time, Mo Johnson.
An 8-2 lead in the third for Virginia. Donarski off the mark. Gokdang cleans up the offensive glass. Noyan drops in a 3.
And it's a 4-point game. About the response from the Cavaliers on the road.
They had trailed by as many as 18 in the first half. That was in the second quarter. North Carolina has led for the vast majority of this game. Gokdang operating on the block successfully.
And then beautiful touch around the rim.
Johnson looking for some space. Fades away. Just took a little step back for some daylight from Mo Johnson.
A bucket getter. Had Gokdang guarding her on the mismatch, and she gave her too much space.
Johnson 5 points. They're all in the second half. Donarski tees it up. and spins it in. She's got 11 points. Fifth made 3 of the game for North Carolina. Noyan wants another.
Johnson up to 10 assists, folks. Yeah, I mean, going into this game, Courtney Banghart told me that between Mo Johnson and Paris Clark, they combined for 50% of Virginia's offense. Really does a great job of knowing. Really nice move, just wasn't able to finish. Mo Johnson on the run, draws contact.
Based on all these scores, North Carolina would be the number 3 seed at the tournament. 15 teams of the 18 invited to the tournament. Johnson at the free throw line. Into the corner. Grant, angular rebound, picked up by McGee.
Virginia likes this horns action. They want to roll and replace inside. Oh, Clark with a wild take. Good offensive rebound, though. And those plays, as a coach and player, are just huge. Just not giving up on the play, giving your team an opportunity for a second chance point. Good inside, outside action, and Virginia is hot here on the road. They've won 3 straight on the road, and they have battled back. It's a 1-point game.
13 points for Paris Clark in the game. Gokdang going to the well. Basket and foul. Noyan picked up the foul for Virginia. Old school 3-point play. Tried to find Noyan inside. It got deflected away. Donarski runs the floor and lays it in. Johnson trying to weave her way. Collects the dribble off the backboard.
Oh, that was nasty. Nasty work from Johnson to split the double team.
The kick out. Donarski ripping the ropes for North Carolina.
Donarski's 4th triple. One of the seniors, 1 of 5 for UNC.
Donarski now has 16 points. Clark in traffic. Lattimore wants 3 and hits. Around the perimeter for Chris. Gokdang. Noyan just took it away.
The physicality by Noyan. That's what you need on the glass.
Final 10 seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Virginia needs a good look here.
Clark trying to beat the horn, and Virginia never got the look that they were seeking. Still, North Carolina is the 5th seed. Wow. They got to take care of business here first, though, against the Virginia team that has come all the way back. And on the other side,
I tell you, they have so many different ways that they can find Lattimore open.
Virginia won that 3rd quarter, 26-19. Navarre, she's got an alley to the rim, and she knows her alleys. Here's Mo Johnson with her 10 assists in the game, and all 9 points came in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they need to keep her active. Lattimore called for the offensive. That'll be her 4th, and that hurts.
She's the leading rebounder for Virginia this season as well. Almost 9 per game, and 6th in the conference. So that's a big loss.
And Gokdang just putting it on the front court players for Virginia. But if I'm UNC, I'll keep giving it back to her, and she should continue to attack. Make them guard you without fouling, and then finish over the top. Beautiful move by Maria Gokdang.
21 points, and for the 5th time this season, Maria Gokdang eclipsing the 20-point mark to give North Carolina the 6-point lead in the final quarter. McGee steps back, and she hits a 3.
Both teams have done a great job of keeping their turnovers low, and Gokdang on the inside.
23 points and a career high for Gokdang. That was Johnson double-teamed from Lanham, Maryland. In her second year in the North Carolina program and her 126th college basketball game. She's got her career high and trying to add to it. Through the paint and through the net.
The efficiency is so impressive. And again, she has faced double teams today, but has scored through them. Lattimore, though, says, talk about me, Ice. She's up to 21.
First foul on Gokdang, Ice. Can't finish off that three-point play.
That's her first foul.
Townsend, extra gear. NC State facing Miami, followed by Georgia Tech and Wake Forest. Then the NASCAR Xfinity Series roars into Phoenix for a high-stakes showdown in the desert. CW Sports Saturday, starting noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. It's only on the CW. We're wrapping up the regular season on the women's side with a gem here at Carmichael Arena. This historic building. We're writing yet another chapter in the history of ACC women's basketball. That was deflected on the jumper by Lattimore. Up ahead, the catch by Navarre, and the layup, all in one motion. Paris Clark came flying in.
It's a good offensive rebound, a tough shot for Johnson. Virginia needs to get something going here offensively.
Trying to win their third straight game to close out the regular season. Noyan for three for the Cavaliers.
And a lot of career days here, Tom. I'm here for it.
Bounces into the corner on the miss. Here's Clark. .340 to go in the fourth. A 5-point game.
I'd love to see a look for Lattimore. They've been able to find her in quick hitter action. Johnson drives off the glass. Come on, Mo Johnson.
It is crunch time here at Carmichael. Inside to Gokdang. Can't handle the pass. Bounces to Clark.
And UNC's got to take care of the basketball. That's a crucial turnover.
Johnson, chased by Townsend.
Oh, good shot.
Driving and scoring.
Then to finish regular season play in ACC this way, down to the wire. Both teams fighting for it.
Fighting for the basketball right now. We're waiting on the whistle.
High IQ basketball.
Gokdang has a career high with her 25 points, 17 in the second half. Career high in assists with 5. And also 9 boards, and they turn it over. Gokdang poked it away. Donarski jumper.
Big players take big shots. That's a big shot from Lexi Donarski.
18 points, Donarski. 1:20 to go. Clark steps in and lays it in.
Oh. The physicality. Clark scores inside.
15 points for Clark. 1 minute to go in this classic between North Carolina and Virginia. Baseline maneuvering Townsend. Shot clock to 10. She got it back in the corner. Lost the handle. Scooped up by Clark.
Mo Johnson again got that deflection and forced the steal. Virginia has a chance to take the lead.
Have not led since the first couple minutes of this game. They were up 4-3.
Get the ball back in Johnson's hands. I would just let her go.
Spinning, driving, stumbled through the lane, and a foul is called.
I would just let her go.
Mo Johnson at the stripe. She's got a chance to put the Cavaliers in front. And Virginia has fought all the way back to take a 1-point lead. Only 27 seconds to go.
Oh, Johnson has ice in her veins. Oh, Navarre. Oh, straight to the cup.
And the lead goes back to the Tar Heels. And a timeout, Virginia. 19.2 seconds remaining. Clark down by 1. Had it knocked away, Gokdang. Foul called.
And here on the drive, yeah, a little shoulder action. A great job by Clark to initiate the first bump. And the second one is where she draws it going up.
Her first free throws of the afternoon. Tied at 75. Virginia by 1. Timeout taken by North Carolina.
What a second half.
And they trailed by 11 at halftime. The final 10 seconds. Into the corner, out of the corner. Navarre might have been deflected. Ball's available. Johnson grabs it. Foul called, 3.2.
Standing tall inside. Watch Lattimore here. Just got a little bit of a deflection on Navarre's shot. And then Mo Johnson securing the rebound and dribbling it out. Virginia has been so solid on the road.
Johnson is now 5 for 5 from the line. 10 of 13 as a team for Virginia from the stripe, and 14 points for Johnson, all in the second half. Make it 15.
Yeah, we gotta call her Mo Big Johnson.
Here we go. 3.2 seconds.
Yeah, keep your eye on Donarski.
Trying to get free. Gets the shot away. Donarski wide of the rim. Virginia wins it. The first time since 2001, the Cavaliers on the road in Chapel Hill get the win 78-75.
What a big win for the Virginia Cavaliers. Coach Mox's squad. 4 in a row on the road in ACC play. You want to be playing your best basketball at this time in the year. What a fantastic game for Virginia. They will have momentum in Greensboro.